Spoken English. Do you know the importance of English? There are 5 most important reasons by which English is very important. Number 1 is that English is the official language of 53 countries. 400 million people around the world speak English as their first language. Not only that, but English is listened as one of the official languages in more than a quarter of the countries in the world. That's a lot of new people you can communicate with just by improving one language. Second is that it's the most widely spoken language in the world. What's more, English is the rest of the world's second language, while Chinese, Mandarin and Spanish are the mother tongue of more people overall. Most people in the world choose to learn some English after their native language. Number 3, it can help you to get a better job. If you look at the condition of our country, it's very difficult for get a government job. But if you look at the private companies, almost private companies want to get a person who can speak in English properly. For this reason, English can help you to get a better job, not only a better job but also a better salary job. Number 4, it makes it easier to travel. As I said before, English is the world's second language. This means that learning English makes it much easier to travel anywhere you want. For example, airplane announcements, train timetables, emergency information, and street signs are often translated into English, particularly in countries that use a different type of alphabet. Plus, even if you don't find other travelers or local people that speak your mother tongue, you are practically guaranteed to find someone who understands some English. The last, which is that, is the language of the media. Most of the content of the internet is written in English. Many of the world's biggest news outlets, including TV, newspaper, magazines, and radio, are produced in English. So you can easily understand the importance of English. I would like to say you that if you would like to improve your condition, you need to know modern expressions, because it's very important to beautify your language to the audience. For this reason, today I would like to give emphasis on modern expressions. So let's start. At first you can see in Bangla we say ekটু কি আলাপ করতে পারি. In English we can say that, do you have any time to talk with me? আপনার আমার সাথে একটু কথা বলার সময় হবে কি? Or instead of it we can use, would I talk to you please? দয়া করে আমি কি আপনার সাথে একটু কথা বলতে পারি? Or if you want you can use, could I talk to you? একটু কি আলাপ করতে পারি? So you are getting permission, but what's the system or the rule that is to response? If you are agreed to give response at a time, you can say yes of course, হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই, or certainly নিশ্চয়ই, or if you want you can use oh sure, হ্যাঁ নিশ্চয়ই. If you do not want to give any response, if you would like to reject him, at a time you can use I'm sorry, I may not, আমি দুঃখিত আমি পারবো না. Number 2, I'm afraid that's not possible, আমি দুঃখিত এটা সম্ভব নয়. Number 3, I'm sorry I can't let you, আপনাকে অনুমতি না দিতে পারে আমি দুঃখিত. আপনি কেমন আছেন, sometimes we need to know about the condition of someone's. For this reason we'll have to ask how are you, how do you do, or something else. At the very beginning you can see that how do you do, you can use this sentence in case of first interaction. After completing how do you do, whenever you will meet with that person whom you have already said how do you do. The second time you will have to say how are you doing today, how is everything. And the person whom have you said how are you or how do you do, you can keep answering this way that yes, I'm fine, I'm well, I'm satisfied, I'm jolly, I'm great, I'm entangled in the mercy of Allah. Or if you want, you can say in this way that I'm well in the mercy of Allah, I'm satisfied in the mercy of Allah, I'm jolly in the mercy of Allah. If you want, you can use in this way. Suppose you are not well, how will you respond? You can say I'm not well, I'm not fine, I'm not jolly, I'm not satisfied. Or if you would like to use a different language, you can say that I'm so. In Bangladesh called motamoti, or you can use same as always, কত না কত চলছে আর কি, কোনো সমস্যা. Sometimes you'll have to say, you'll have to ask someone question, any problem, anything wrong. So what is the meaning? Meaning is that কোনো সমস্যা, any problem, কোনো সমস্যা, anything wrong, কোনো ভুল হয়েছে কি. If you'd like to console someone at a time, sometimes you have to use bhenge purona. So what is the English form of bhenge purona? Don't be upset or don't be shocked. So you must have to memorize the following modern expressions, and after memorizing you'll have to use the modern expressions practically. So I have indicated a dialogue by which we can use the modern expressions practically. So look at the dialogue. A. Do you have any time to talk with me? B. Yes, of course, why not? A. How are you doing today? B. Not well. A. Why, anything wrong? B. How can I express my feeling? I've lost my mobile few minutes ago. Probably someone has stolen my mobile from my pocket. A. I'm sorry for that. Don't be upset, cheer up. Things will get better. B. Please let me alone. A. That's alright. Proceed with caution. Thanks. That's all today.